Hey guys, my name is Jenny Lee and I'm super excited to bring you a 2-tier tray that I made with Dollar Tree products. We are going to start with these 2 new pieces from Dollar Tree, 2 wood rounds. We're also going to use some white Waverly paint. We're going to use some black spray paint also. You are going to need some beads and you're going to need some E6000 and hot glue. The beads that are attached to here are not the same size as the ones I'm using, so you will see me set these to the side so they do not get mixed into the size beads and one happened to pop in there, but that's okay. I found it immediately, thank goodness, because I didn't want to add a smaller bead. Now we're going to take these braids out, I think is what they're called. Mr. Joe told me about those. They are called braids, and I'm glad to learn that. Thank you, Joe. So we're going to take those braids out and move on to the round boards. After we get started, I'm going to show you, you want to make sure these are kind of, here we go. We want to make sure they're lined up, but not completely against the edge. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to fill these beads all the way around the circle. These beads are actually the beads that come off of the new Farmhouse Decor heart-shaped circles that they came out with. They came out with a few different shapes of them, and I just cut the wire and took the beads off and used them that way. It's an amazing $1.25 for beads, and they are really good beads for DIYs. So if you see any of those new circle or heart beaded, I guess it's called decor, make sure you grab them. Here we go. This is all of it done all the way around. It looks stunning. So here I'm just checking to make sure that it's all lining up, and then you will see my OCD kick in. I see some little pieces of glue, and so then I just take a second, and you should too, and just go all the way around and just make sure there's no little, pieces of hot glue. Now this is a wood hot glue, so it is made for using it for wood, but I also use the E6000. Oh my gosh, do as I say, not as I do with this one. Do not add your glue like this to your beads. I wish I would have not done that, but it's a lesson learned. What happens is before it, really makes it to glue, and I got to flip it over, some of the glue had rolled down, but that's okay. You can barely even tell now. Now we're going to do the same thing with these little ones. This is going to be our second tier, and we are going to just start with the beads, and we're going to run those all the way around, kind of trying to follow the lines. It is a little hard because the beads don't fit directly, so just do your best. It doesn't matter. And then, as I said, do it like this. Add your glue to your top of the board that you're going to be adding, or whatever pieces you're using. You can use any 2 pieces to make these, any size, any shape. It really is up to you. It is to match your decor in your home. I just give you guys ideas of what I make for my home so that you can be inspired to make your own pieces how you enjoy and love them. I loved how this turned out. So now I'm going to take another one of these candlesticks and I'm going to break it off because I need a top piece for this. And I was stuck. I didn't know what I was going to use, but we got a good old shower curtain rod. I broke that piece off, and it was perfect. I'm sorry you didn't see me hot glue it either, but I'm holding it in place for a second. As you see, I turn it for you guys to show you. Make sure it's standing straight. And if it's not, while it's, drying, just turn it just a little, and then it will be perfectly straight on there. And that is my top piece. You guys, I didn't get a piece of or video of me adding that to the top, but you will see it. So what I did is I decided to paint it all white and give it like a base coat so that when I spray paint it black, and you'll see that also here shortly, it just kind of all was cohesive, and it wasn't, I don't know why I did this. I wasted my time probably, but it made me feel good to do it, and make sure that it was just all white and one color before I went and sprayed it black. My goal is, honestly, I'm going to try my hand at antiquing this. I'm going to do like I guess I'm going to use like my sander and take off a little bit of the black in spots, and underneath you'll see the white, which is also why I did it. So please use your gloves when you're outside spray painting. Make sure you spray paint in a nice ventilated area. You do not want to be spray painting in closed doors. So I'm gonna just go all the way around, making sure that I'm getting those beads really, really well each way. That way they're getting a full coverage, and you're gonna do the same thing to the bottom. You'll also see me come back and do a second coat and do underneath of the areas, and that's because I really wanna make sure that when this is done, it looks like it was bought from Hobby Lobby or one of those fancy places, and it was actually made with all Dollar Tree items. And that's it, you guys. Your 2-tier tray is made and absolutely adorable. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, subscribe, and come back for more. I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.